In the beginning, God created the heavens and He created the earth. He created every living thing upon the earth. Thousands of years later, along comes myself, Ed Waters, and I created Freecircle so I could bring you the fireside. We want to bring you truth with integrity, insight that's right, and stories that matter the most today. So climb on in, buckle up, let's take a ride on the fireside. The basics. Learning to live basic with the basics of life and being happy. It doesn't take a lot to just live, to be alive. All you need is the basics: food, water, shelter, clothing, and companionship. I believe those are what basically covers the basics of life. Can you be happy with that? Without all the glitz and the glamour of the world? The enticements of the everyday, the delights of downtown. A lot of us are stuck on needing a lot more than the basics. We use up resources on this planet that are unnecessary, and we waste a lot of resources. And then we get a lot of people touting that we don't have enough for everybody. What do you need? Do you need more than the basics to really be happy, stable? It's hard to be basic, to live meagerly, not to want a lot. People indulge, they overindulge. I want you to think today, the Christmas season is quickly approaching. I'm going to ask you to refrain from buying all the goods out there. Can you have a basic holiday? Just friends and family? Good food, fun, and friends? A lot of people expect you to bring them a gift because it's the holiday season. That puts a burden on a lot of people. It causes stress for a lot of people. And it displaces a lot of people. It puts them out of place. They feel uncomfortable. Do I need to provide the basics for my family, or do I need to provide gifts for coworkers, friends? What's important in life? A lot of us go out on a limb, overbuy, overspend, use credit to purchase all of this nothingness. I just want you to think this year basics. Be happy with the basics and thank God for every bit of it. Life is simple. We complicate it. So, to live basically you don't need a lot. I love a good meal. I love to sit down. I love to see the conversation between a big family. I love to see the interaction without all the presents and ornamentation, all the rush, the frantic pace. Slow down. Black Friday causes so much grief. Consumerism has gotten out of control. Can you think basic this year? Take your family out in the forest and enjoy a picnic. Just be alone with the family. Don't take any of these electronic devices, these telephones, and lock them in the truck. Put them in the jockey box and lock them up. Just be with your family. Basic. Simple. Enjoy each other's faces, the smiles. When you live on the planet and you consume without concern, there's problems. We have a lot of resources. There's enough for everybody. We've got to teach people how to provide for themselves without the 99-cent store, the downtown department store. We need an agricultural revolution in this world, and we need to teach people how to till the ground, plant the seed, and harvest the abundance after the season's work. And I'm not talking big combine tractors. I'm talking individual families taking back up the old principles of life. It's time to start thinking basic again. Buy hand tools, learn to use them. Learn to plant seed in the ground and bring a harvest in. Learn how to tend your animals. Get out of that big city and start producing for your family. Get back to the basics. The basics is what built us. The basics is what's going to save us. We can do this. All of the need for the now, the hurry up. We've lost insight to the family, the utter core of America, of the world. It's time to get back to the basics. reading a book, understanding something of interest, something of value. It's time to learn a trade. Time to build things. Repair what is broken. Don't discard it. And stop wasting. A lot of waste in the world. Are you one of those wasters? Let's get back to the basics. Are you in? Well, that's it for another Free Circle Fireside. Thank you for joining us. You can find us on the web at freecircle.website. You can join in on the live shows or leave a message and we'll get your voice out over the message. The call-in line is 971-533-7805. Join Free Circle, get your voice out, and thank you for joining the Fireside. Ed, Free Circle, out.